Graph the function y equals 2 times the tangent of 2x minus pi. We can begin by finding one cycle of the graph of y equals 2 times the tangent of 2x minus pi. We would do that by putting the argument of the function 2x minus pi between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. Then we will solve for x in the middle. We can add pi to all three places, which would result in pi over 2 less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to 3 pi over 2. Now, in order to solve for x, we can multiply all three places by 1/2. So the result would be pi over 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3 pi over 4. So one cycle of the graph y equals 2 times the tangent of 2x minus pi would occur between the values pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. The graph of the tangent function has asymptotes at the beginning and end of each cycle. So we'll begin by putting a vertical asymptote at x equals pi over 4. Then another vertical asymptote at x equals 3 pi over 4. Then we'll graph the shape of the tangent function, making sure that our graph exhibits the vertical stretch that is caused by the coefficient of 2 in front of the tangent. So we would want to make sure that the point 3 pi over 8 negative 2 and 5 pi over 8 positive 2 appear on the graph. We would also want to make sure that the x-intercept at pi over 2 is shown on the graph. The period of this function is pi over 2. So we can subtract pi over 2 from pi over 4 and find another vertical asymptote at negative pi over 4, and then graph the function again on that interval. So now we have two cycles of the graph of y equals 2 times the tangent of 2x minus pi, and we could continue to do that for as many cycles as we would like to exhibit.